Hi, I'm Noel. I'm a coach and psychotherapist. Welcome to my YouTube channel. While you're here, do subscribe. There's a link on the video itself. Or if you're watching this on my website, click on the blue email link above, enter your details, and I'll ping you these blogs on a regular basis. Brief video here today to go with the blog on micromanaging. It's a pain to be around a micromanager, whether on an interpersonal level, say in your home life, or on a business level, and more than that, micromanaging is relatively ineffective, to be honest. It's a position of fear, I think, on the part of the manager. So if you're in a micromanagement style at the moment, I suggest you think about it. You're not going to get the best out of yourself, or even the best out of the people around you. In fact, you're going to get the worst. Being in a position of fear brings up a very limited number of responses in humans, so fight, flight, freeze, essentially. And you also tap into everybody's interpersonal pathologies, really, so you'll bring out the worst in people by creating a climate of fear, not the best in them. So if you're in that mode, have a think about why you're there and what help you need, what support you need. It may be the culture of your organisation. It may be temporary, it may be long-term. If it's a long-term culture of your organisation, have a think about your position, really. Is that where you want to be? Fear produces stress hormones, which ultimately will make you ill, in terms of heart disease, in terms of mood disorders, in terms of acting out on drink and drugs, etc. Those types of things. Stress is a very serious situation. You don't want to be getting into that position. But let's say it's temporary. Let's just say you slipped into it for a short while and you don't need to do any sort of radical surgery of your work. So the symptoms or the treatment for it, if you like, of the micromanagement is if you're focusing on the details, you're forgetting the big picture. And your role as manager is to think about those big picture issues, to be giving people a direction of travel, really, I suppose. And management for me is about leadership, so you're leading people rather than sort of behind them, whipping them or dragging them along or sort of chaining them down or something like that. You're leading, you're sort of giving them an example that they can relate to. And it's about the relational style, really. That's in how a leader works, is bring people along through their sort of relational style. There may be individuals you need to sit down with and manage because of competency issues. I'm not denying that. But overall, in terms of the culture in your team, it needs to be one of leadership and followership. The followership style of your team will be intimately linked to your leadership style. So if you're micromanaging, you're effectively creating disabled children who can't function without you. So think about your team and sort of not how you want them to do things, but what is it you want them to do? What's the vision that you want them to buy into? And then let them get on with it and challenge them to come up with ways of achieving that are consistent with the policies and procedures of your organisation. So those are a few things to think about today, about letting go of the micromanagement. If you are being micromanaged, think about your own stress levels. Don't step into fear around that. A micromanager is doing it for other reasons that are not to do with you. So stay away from sort of blaming yourself and just hand it over to them, and I guess you just have to knuckle down in those types of situations. But not allow yourself to become undermined personally by that style. Okay, thanks for dropping by. I hope I'll see you again. If you need any support as a coach from me, do give me a call. My details are on the video and on the website. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.